Let me ask you something personal. Why does she still occupy your mind when she no longer calls? Why does her silence echo louder than your own thoughts? She's not texting. She's not calling. She's not asking if you're okay. Yet, every morning when you wake up, she's the first image your mind projects. Every night before sleep, she walks through your memories uninvited. And still, no communication. What does this mean? Is she thinking of you too? Is it love? Is it fate? Is the universe trying to tell you something? Let me tell you exactly what it means, with brutal clarity. It means your mind is no longer under your control. It means you've made her your mental home, while she doesn't even consider you a visitor in her thoughts. And now, it's time to stop this. It's time to take the Stoic path. Let's begin. 1. You are not obsessed with her. You are obsessed with what you felt. Let's break the illusion. If someone is not communicating with you, yet you think about them constantly, you are not in love. You are in attachment. Stoicism doesn't sugarcoat human emotion. It studies it. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality." What does this mean? It means the pain you're feeling is not coming from her actions, but from your mind's interpretation of her absence. You aren't obsessed with her. You are obsessed with how she once made you feel, the validation she gave you, the dream you constructed around her presence, the dopamine your brain attached to her image. You are a prisoner of emotional memory, and memory is not reality. 2. Her silence is the loudest message. The modern mind has become addicted to what if. What if she's just busy? What if she's testing me? What if I reach out one more time? What if nothing? What if her silence is her choice, not a mistake? What if her lack of communication is the message? Stoicism doesn't chase. A Stoic doesn't beg. A Stoic observes. And here's the brutal observation. If she wanted to talk to you, she would. If you were on her mind, she would make it known. She's not. And that's all the truth you need. 3. When you can't let go, it's because she represents an unmet need. Why does she linger in your thoughts? Because she represented something you still crave. Validation, love, acceptance, ego stroking, lust, closure. The Stoics would ask, what need did she fulfill in your psyche that now leaves a void? Until you answer that, your mind will keep circling back to her, because your brain doesn't want her. It wants the feeling she created in you. Detach from the image, address the need underneath, and then you'll be free. 4. You've made her an idol. Tear it down. In modern love, many men turn women into goddesses. They imagine her as the one. They replay her voice, her laugh, her smile, romanticizing every detail. But Epictetus warned us, when you are delighted with anything, be not too delighted. But remember that the same thing was dear to you yesterday and will no longer be dear tomorrow. You didn't love her. You loved the idea of her. You've placed her on a pedestal, and that's why she dominates your mind. A Stoic breaks the pedestal. He sees people as they are, not as he wishes them to be. So ask yourself, did she truly respect you? Did she reciprocate your effort? Was her presence a source of growth or confusion? If the answer is the latter, your obsession is built on illusion. Burn the idol. Reclaim your peace. 5. The mind will replay what is unfinished. Finish it. Why do you think about her daily? Because your mind seeks closure. Your nervous system hates uncertainty, so it replays the story again and again, trying to find the why, trying to make it make sense. But here's the truth. She's not coming back to give you closure, and you don't need her to. You must create closure through acceptance. Accept that she's gone. Accept that she chose silence. Accept that you deserve more. And then say this to yourself: this chapter is over, and I choose to put the pen down. That is Stoic strength. 6. You've given her power over your mind. Take it back. Right now, she is controlling your emotional weather. She's the storm, and you're the broken umbrella. This is not love. This is psychological dependency. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Her silence is an outside event. Your obsession is an internal error. Fix the internal. By practicing mindfulness, meditating daily, journaling your emotions, naming your patterns, rewiring your focus. This is your mind. Why is she living in it, rent-free? Evict the tenant. Rebuild the temple. 7. Loneliness is not a reason to recreate her in your thoughts. Be honest. Are you thinking of her because you're truly connected, or because you're lonely? Stoicism teaches that solitude is a tool, not a torture. The weak man escapes his loneliness by fantasizing about women who are no longer present. The Stoic man turns loneliness into discipline. He lifts, he reads, he builds, he grows. Because he knows, temporary pain is better than permanent illusion. If she's not here, then face that emptiness like a warrior, and fill it with purpose, not fantasy. 8. Fantasy feels like comfort, but it's your enemy. The more you think of her, the more dopamine your brain releases. Your nervous system rewards the daydream. Why? Because it would rather escape reality than deal with pain. But here's the Stoic truth. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Marcus Aurelius. As long as she lives in your mind, you are not living your life. You're living hers. You are emotionally outsourcing your peace. Cut off the fantasy. Step into the discomfort and walk through it with courage, because after discomfort comes clarity. 9. If you want her to respect you, stop thinking about her. Even if she does come back, do you really want her to see you as the man who obsessed over her in her absence? You want to be the man who moved on, who upgraded, who focused, who used her silence as fuel. Respect comes when you value yourself more than your memories. When you walk away with calm detachment, not tears, not begging, not pleas. And that's what Stoicism demands, self-respect above temporary emotion. 10. Final Stoic affirmations. Say this to yourself, repeat after me. I let go of what is not mine to hold. Her silence is my answer. I do not chase love. I attract peace. I am the author of my emotions. She may cross my mind, but she no longer controls it. Say it daily. Write it. Live it. A Stoic conclusion. So if she's always in your mind, and yet never in your life, it means your inner world is waiting to be reclaimed. She is not your enemy, but neither is she your savior. She is simply gone. And now, you must be the man who understands. The past is not a place to live. It's a place to learn from. Let her go. Let the silence speak. Let your new life begin. Because that, my friend, is the Stoic way. Subscribe for more powerful Stoicism and psychology. Comment Stoic if you agree.